Hi, I'm Dr. Christopher Cortman, and now for the Mental Health Minute. There's an old riddle that asks, how many psychologists does it take to change a light bulb? And the answer to that, of course, is only one, but the light bulb has to really want to change. What is that all about? Well, psychologists, especially clinical psychologists, are just in the business of helping people change. But we don't have the power to make people change. People have to participate in change. They have to want to change. So what do when you're with someone and you wish they would stop doing something that they're doing, or you wish they would start doing something that they're not doing? You wish they would change. Well, we've learned by now that humans do all kinds of things that don't work. They beg and plead. They lecture. They give guilt trips. They give the silent treatment. They leave literature. They abandon their friends and family members. They try anything to make them change. And most of it really just doesn't work. So I'm going to give you 4 steps to empower yourself because you really can't change anybody else. The first step is you get to express to them what it's like to be me. And that is, let's use an example, for instance, that you have a partner that yells at you a lot. And the first step, which would be, let me express what it's like to be me. Honey, when you yell at me, I feel diminished, I feel hurt, I feel frightened of you. I just feel worse about myself and not good about our relationship. The second step is to make a specific request. And that request could be, in this case, I just want you to knock it down a couple of notches. I love you to pieces. I'll talk to you all night if that's what it takes. But please, lower the volume. Stop yelling at me. The third step is to set a boundary of some kind. And in this case, the boundary would be, I'm not going to be in a conversation with you if you're going to yell. In fact, I'm going to give you a warning that you're yelling, ask you to knock it down. And if you don't, I'm going to, and then the boundary could be leave the conversation, leave the room, leave the house, leave the relationship. You get to decide where the boundary is. And finally, the fourth step is make sure you follow through and take care of yourself, because boundaries always require teeth or they're useless. So again, someone's yelling and you say, this is how I feel, this is what I need, here's where my boundary is, and ultimately, I'm going to have to leave the conversation because I'm not staying for the yelling. I think you'll find that helpful.